Volleyball passing is essential. A team that cannot pass the ball cannot win. Passing the ball begins the play and allows your team to get the ball to the hitter to earn points. Learning to pass should be the team's first priority when learning the game. The key to passing the ball is ball control, learning how fast the ball is coming to you and what kind of adjustments need to be made for you to pass the ball right on top of the setter's hands. So the first thing when learning to pass is your ready position. You should always be in your ready position when wanting to pass the ball. So before the server contacts the ball, you need to be in your ready position. So whenever the ball moves across the net, you'll be able to move. So first you want to put your feet shoulder width apart. You want your right foot slightly in front of the other. And you want to bend your knees at your waist and keep the weight on top of your toes. And if you're on your heels the whole time, you won't be able to move at all because you'll take a step back and then you'll have to move forward. So if it's like a fast serve, you won't be able to get to the ball quickly and you'll probably won't get the ball up. So you want to stay on your toes so you're able to move side to side. You want to hold your arms loosely in front of you and you don't want to keep them together because if you have to run, you don't want to be running like this across the court. You want to make sure your hands are apart and then whenever you're ready to pass the ball, then you can connect them. So you want to move to the ball. So once you see that the ball is being served, you must get both feet behind the ball and get to the spot as quickly as you can. And then you'll just be able to wait for the ball. So you're going to keep your hands free and not together. So you're running, so you're able to run to the ball. So from your ready position, you keep your knees bent at all times, and then you're going to shuffle. These are the movements that you always want to do in passing. You want to make sure that you do a shuffle to your right or a shuffle to your left. You want to keep your base shoulder width apart the whole time. You don't want to keep it too wide. You don't want to keep it too together. So once you get to the correct spot and you return to your ready position, you want to make sure that your hips are facing your target, which is where you want the ball to go. And avoid making contact with the ball while you're still moving because wherever your platform is facing, so if you're running and your platform is doing this, the ball is going to go either way. You want to keep it straight and facing straight toward your target so that ball goes straight up. But next we're going to learn how to do our platform. So now that we're in the right spot and our feet are behind the ball in the ready position, it is time to pull out the platform. The platform is the area between your wrist and your elbow, and this is where you want to always contact the ball. If you contact it too high, this hurts, and if you contact it right here, you have a chance of breaking your thumbs if you're not holding your hands correctly, which I'm going to show you how to hold them correctly. So with your arms facing out, you want your palms open and not facing towards each other, flat. So you're going to take one hand and you're going to put it on top of the other. It doesn't matter which hand you put on top of the other, as long as you're comfortable with whatever hand, that's what you need to do. So then you're going to fold them together just like that, and you want your thumbs facing down together, pointing down. You want to make sure that your platform is flat. You don't want it straight apart. You don't want it in weird ways. You want it flat, just like this. So keep your arms tight, and you want them waist height. Angle your elbows a little inward, so just a little bit like that. You want it facing down, so the ball goes straight up to your setter, because if you face it this way, then the ball's just going to go straight up in the air and it's not going to go anywhere. And nobody's going to be able to get it. So next we're going to do our passing motion. So to control the pass, contact the ball in the middle of your platform, which is the flat fleshy area right here. Now if you contact it anywhere in this area, you should be fine, but you always want to contact the ball right here. Now pass the ball facing your target. You must have a little push, so a little forward push, so like this. Just like this. You don't want to do it up. You don't want to just stand straight up. You always want to make sure that you're low and doing this. This is your passing motion. This will help you pass the ball straight to your setter. This is why we have it downward and not straight up, because if you do this, the ball's just going to go straight up. So passing is not a hard concept to learn. It's really scary for some people just because a ball's coming at you and you don't really know what to do. You must make sure that you always stay low. You don't stand straight up. You always want to stay in this ready position when passing the ball. Standing up will keep you behind the ball and make the ball go straight up in the air or sprawl in random places. Make sure you always contact the ball on your platform and face your body to your target. The ball will never go anywhere if your platform isn't facing where you want the ball to go. The platform is the key to passing the ball and is the reason why the ball goes where it's supposed to go.